Today is the day that I finally feel vindicated for all my hard work and efforts. There's this app called CapCut that a lot of creators and even non-creators use. And I used to use it back when I first started making these videos. CapCut had a free version and a paid version, and a lot of their cool features were in the paid version. And I knew back then that I was not going to be in a position where I wanted to pay $10 a month for an editing software that I'm barely going to use. So I made a decision back then to invest a lot of my time and effort into learning a proper editing software like DaVinci Resolve. Then a lot of my creator friends and even my non-creator friends who are in the realm of video editing and video production told me, like, Joel, for what you do, why are you spending so much time and effort watching these YouTube tutorials and trying to figure out how DaVinci Resolve works? You should just be using CapCut. And I was like, guys, thank you for your advice and your opinion, but I'm just gonna stick to my ways. Today, I woke up to a bunch of texts, and apparently all these friends have come back to me today and said, apparently, CapCut has paywalled some of their most used features, especially auto captions. And I'm not gonna say that I saw this coming, but I saw this coming, you know what I mean? I'm not the kind of guy that always wants to be right, but man, does it feel good when you're right sometimes. But the moral of the story is that as a creator who's starting off, you want to consider the apps, the tools, and the workflows you use, that not only do they serve your present needs, but they also grow with you and serve your future needs when the time comes. And apps like CapCut and Canva are great starting points for a lot of creators because it reduces the learning curve that we have to go through. And if the free version of CapCut is okay for you, or even if you're able to pay for the premium version of CapCut, that's completely fine, all power to you. But you also want to consider the long-term situation. If you spend a lot of time and effort invested into one particular app, sometimes you might be unwillingly locked into it. And when companies make decisions like these where they decide to change their subscription models, you get stuck because maybe you've been using a certain feature that is no longer available to you. And now you have to find other ways of getting to the same result. But if you start considering these things from day one, you might potentially save yourself from a lot of difficulties in the future. Hope this has been helpful to all of you. Happy creating. Take care of yourself. Don't die.